Okay, so yesterday it was all about straight up addition. Today, straight up subtraction, subtracting whole numbers. Now, the key to this is staying organized. The key to this is staying organized.
That means box.
That means one number per box and giving yourself lots of space to work. When we are subtracting, there are some shuffling that's happening. We're shuffling things around. So let me show you what I mean. Let's say I have the number 138 minus 59.
Can you write this?
I write it, you write it. So basically what's happening here is this. I have 138 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I am trying to subtract 59. So first I'm going to start by taking the ones out. Can I take 9 away? No, I've only got 8. So what I do here is I say, well, I can't take 8. So I'm going to have to exchange this guy who has 10 units in it and break it apart and turn it into more single units.
Oh no!
So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That was this guy that I traded in.
Oh no!
In addition to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 that I already had. So now I have how many in all?
18.
I've got 18 in all. So what that looks like here is I go, okay, well, I have to take one of those 3 10s away, and I turn that into 2 10s. I now have 2 10s. And then the 10 didn't just go away. I didn't take it out. I didn't subtract it. I exchanged it. So that 8 turns into 18. Now, can I take away 9 from 18? Absolutely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. That leaves me with how much? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Okay, so now I have 9. Now I need to take away, I need to take away 5 10s. How many 10s do I have here?
2.
I've only got 2. I can't break this apart. What am I going to have to do now?
Exchange it.
I have to exchange it. And so exchanging that in for, take him out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to change that. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. There we go. Now, can I take 5 away? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, what am I left with? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. So, the same thing I just did here is I turned that 1 into a 0, and that 2 became a 12. So now I did 12 minus 5. I took that 5 out. How much was left?
7.
7. So 138 minus 59 is 79. Now, in 4th grade, we are not going to really use these.
Yeah.
But I showed you this because this is pretty much what is happening in your head when you're doing these crossouts. And this is why I say the key to doing this successfully is your organization. If you do not put your numbers up here, if you forget, If you just cross it out and say 0, but then forget to add the 1, you're going to get a different number and you're going to mess yourself up. So the key to this is to not rush through it. Stay organized, check yourself, because that's where you're going to make some mistakes. So let's try one without using blocks to help us. So if I look at, and whenever I write it, I always make sure I have room on top to do my numbers, my redistribution. So if I have 527 minus 338, there's a rhyme that I can use. More on top, no need to stop. More on floor, go next door.
Wow.
More on top or more on the floor? More on the floor. 8 is bigger than 7. Can I take 7 from 8? If I have 7, can I take 8 away? No. So I have to go and borrow. I cross off that 2, put a 1. Cross off that 7, make it a 17. 17 minus 8? 9. Can I do 1 minus 3?
No.
I cannot. So once again, I have to redistribute. I'm going to cross off that 5, turn it into a 4, and turn that 1 into an 11. 11 minus 3 is?
8.
And 4 minus 3 is? 1. Ta-da! There we go. Bit by bit. Let's try another one. 716 minus 254. Oh, I like this. 6 minus 4. Can I do that?
Yes.
Totally can. What is it? 2. 1 minus 5. Can I do that?
No.
Nope. So I got to go over to my 7. Borrow a cup of sugar. 7 becomes a 6. 1 becomes 11. 11 minus 5 is?
6.
6 minus 2 is?
4.
4.
2.
462. So far, so good. Okay, 139 minus 86. 1, 3, 9. One number per box. Minus 86. 9 minus 6. 3. Now, here is a tip. Whenever you are now faced with ones in the tens place, minus a single digit number, there is no point to borrow. Can I take 8 from 3? No, I can't. But I'm not going to spend the extra couple seconds it takes to cross off and redistribute because I'd still have the same thing. Look at it this way. 13 minus 8.
Oh.
That's all you're doing. 13 minus 8. Because look, no, I can't take 8 from 3, so I'm going to cross off my 1, and I'm going to make that a 0. I'm going to cross off the 3 and make it a 13. I already had 13. So when you're faced with that, and your brain is already thinking about redistribution, it should see that that's going to be what happens. And there's no point in going that extra step. What's 8? What's 13 minus 8?
4. I mean 2.
5. So my answer is 53. Let's try one more. Now watch. I am skipping not only one line, but another line, so I have space. So I'm going down 1, 2, 3 to give myself enough space for the next number. 1,268 minus 429. See, so now when I do my redistribution on top, I can see it and it's not jumbled up with my answers from before. Got to plan ahead for this stuff. So I always have 1, 2, 3, and then I start writing. 8 minus 9. Can I do it? No, I cannot. So go next door. That 6 becomes a, and that 8 becomes a 18. 18 minus 9 is?
9.
9. Doubles facts. 5 minus 2 is? 3. Okay, here I am again. 12 minus 4.
8.
That's all I have to focus on. 12 minus 4 is 8. Because once again, no, I can't take 4 from 2. But if I were to redistribute, 1 becomes a 0, 2 becomes a 12. I already had a 12.
Yeah.
So that's part of thinking ahead on what you need to do and realizing where we can skip some steps. So 839 is my answer. So really, you're doing simple subtraction here, guys. You're subtracting sometimes 2-digit by 1-digit numbers or just 1-digit by 1-digit numbers. The way to make this nice and happy is organizing, giving yourself space in between each problem so that you can only see that. Don't jumble up your numbers. And remembering to cross things out and write in the new numbers. If you forget to do that, you've all of a sudden changed 13 minus 5 to 3 minus 5 or 7 minus 5 or something happens and you're now confused and you don't know what you're doing and then you get frustrated. So take it slow, do each step, and keep it neat. For me, the first thing that gets me freaking out is when all my numbers are scrunched up together and I can't read it.
Yeah.
If I can't read it, I can't solve it. Okay? Organization is key.
Gee.